Athletes have described the newly constructed track at the Stephen Keshi Stadium in Asaba as one of the best in the country. They shared their excitement with TVC News correspondent Solomon Ajiziogo, who was covering the games in Asaba.
The athletes having their first feel of the new track of the Stephen Keshi Stadium in Asaba ahead of the start of the athletics events of the National Sports Festival. It is a freshly laid track and the first of its kind in Nigeria.
The track looks pretty nice. It looks pretty fast. It looked tempting for me to put on my spikes and get on it, but you know, I'm an old man, so I just have to appreciate the young athletes who are out here to prove themselves. So I think the track looks good, and I'm seeing everybody in good spirit.
Most of the athletes from the other 35 states and Abuja have not competed on this kind of track before.
It's okay, at least getting familiar with the track. It's okay, it's going fast, and then the texture is also good. It's going. I believe it should help athletes run faster times. I've run on this kind of track before, one time like that. Not here, outside the country, but in the Republic. So I feel this should push us to where we are getting to.
To me, since I started athletics, like I've stepped on 3 tracks, and the other tracks I've stepped on, they are kind of different from this one. This one is more softer and easier because as I'm stepping on it, I'm feeling kind of different than the ones I've been training on.
Well, it feels different, maybe because it's new, but it feels different from every other track I've been on, because most tracks are like bouncy, but then this one, it feels like the force I'm producing in my legs, it feels like the force is being absorbed into the ground, so I can't really see for now how good the track is going to be.
When you go to any new stadium, all you need to do is to test one of your athletes, both curve and straight, right from the short sprints, in order to know how smooth of the track. So when we came here today, we did some jogging, after that the drills. So as a coach, you need to put them in short sprint like 10, 20, 30, by timing them. Then you now call them psychologically. How do you feel?
The track and field events of the sports festival begins this weekend. Championship.
On Sunday, that might be just races for the qualifications. So we're going to start seeing some fast times in the afternoon or in the following day, because usually 100 meters has to be decided the second day. So from the second day of the competition, you're going to see some fast blazing time, and that's when you can put this track to test to see if the track is fast or the athletes are fast.
To avoid the problem of the non-ratification of the race time at the 2018 African Senior Athletics Championship, curbs have now been installed on the racetrack of the Stephen Keshi Stadium. Preparatory to these national games, the contractors finished laying the track on Saturday. And like the governor of Delta State said in his opening speech, it is hoped that records will be broken and new ones set on this new track. Solomon Ajiziogo, TVC News, Asaba.